Hey boys, welcome back to some more Shaun Johnson career mode. As you see, we're up to round 13 of the NRL season here. We're actually in first spot, taking on the second place Rabbitohs. And it's a nice rainy day. That's exactly what I want to see. Not really, because our team usually sucks in the rain. But we'll see what we can do. As the Rabbitohs side, they look a little different. That one wing, I don't know who it was, but overall, they have a strong side. I mean, good forward pack, good back line. The Burgess boys, Luke. So it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. Usually, honestly, I don't know. In these conditions, I really feel like we haven't really won any games in the wet, but we'll see what we can do. Right here, we're throwing the ball around a bit. Not too bad. All the offloads were sticking, and then all of a sudden, I thought I was in. Well, I was in the gap. I was backing up on the inside there. A couple of risky offloads that usually just get put down actually stuck, and we called for this one because if we caught that, we were probably through for a try, but unfortunately the Rabbitohs dude read it, he picked it off, and I think it was John Sutton who just raced away and scored. So very unfortunate start to the game. We actually looked pretty decent, but it's been thrown out the window. And right there, nice little offload again. We tried to swing it back around the other way, but we just timed the pass a little too late, forward pass. So things are starting to go a little bit awry at the moment, but another break there by Johnson, straight up the middle. Rabbitohs looking a little sloppy around the ruck there. And a beautiful play there on the blind side. All he has to do is draw and pass, but he holds onto the fucking ball. Bomb try right there. It's so annoying when that happens. You know, 3-on-2 should be a try for all money. We had the numbers, plenty of gaps, and then right here, a nice bomb put up. And we follow through for the rebound here. Put in a decent little grabber, but looks like Adam Reynolds picks it up. And unfortunately, we couldn't pin him in the in goal. So about 4 minutes left in this game. We almost go straight through there, try to get the pass away. And of course, Greg Inglis comes up with the steal. Just nothing in this first half could go our way. So, you know, to be down by 6-0 is not the worst thing. And we're actually going to get a good opportunity to strike back as the Rabbitohs make a very crucial error, and we got to go for the bomb. There's no time left. We probably kicked it a little shallow, and unfortunately Glenn Stewart is just going to sit under it and take a comfortable catch. It wasn't a very good bomb, honestly. I had to kick it out to the wingers, but just didn't get the right purchase on it. But we're starting the second half off, and we try for a bit of an all or nothing play here. It was last tackle. The players were back, but I thought I could go right to the line, and it was close. It was extremely close, but we are going to give the Rabbitohs just a great opportunity to strike early in the second half and almost put the game beyond doubt. And that's pretty much what they're going to do. Who is this? Goodwin? Bryson Goodwin backing up there. He's going to go for the try, and, you know, unfortunately it is down to Johnson's error going for that risky play. Probably didn't need to do it. You know, there's still plenty of time in the game left, but we just opened the door for the Rabbitohs. So we need to get ourselves out of trouble here. And this one's a better opportunity, but we just don't get the angle on it. Inglis does well to go back and retrieve it just before it goes out. So yeah, the first half didn't really go away, and now the second half not going too much better at the moment. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. And right there, just another nice bit of play. We had the numbers, but then Sam Tompkins, a loose ball on the ground. It's actually not raining at the moment, but the ground's obviously very wet. He just couldn't handle it, fumbled it, and the Rabbitohs here are going to make us pay once again a couple minutes before full time. Paul Carter barges his way over. Me and Vadavai tried to hold him up. It was pretty annoying that he got through us there, but I mean, what can we do? What can we do? The Rabbitohs just too good for us today. A few silly errors, but you know, in these conditions, we're just all out of the game. Honestly, we can't really compete because our team is definitely ad lib, a bit risky, and it just didn't work too well. As you see, we're taking on the Roosters, and we're now down to 4th on the ladder. So that obviously it's a fairly tight top 4. I think it's a fairly tight top 8 all round. So we could easily slide out of the top 4 with a few losses. So we definitely need to break the trend here, but we're coming up against a very strong Roosters side. As they actually don't have Mitchell Pearce, Connor Watson, and Jackson Hastings. So no Maloney or Pierce, and this is obviously the 2015 lineup. So it's a little strange that they're both out. Actually, it might be Origin period, so that could explain it. But the Roosters aren't going to start off too great. Knock on early in the game here gives us an opportunity, and we decided to run on last tackle. I mean, we pretty much had to. And I was trying to set up the winger there, but the number 10, I don't know who it was, but he just came and made the tackle at a clutch time. I was going to get the pass away, potentially could have scored, but it was actually pretty good cover defense by the Roosters. And we are starting to find a bit of mojo here, finding Menery, I think, or a Hoffman, not too sure. They're both pretty much the same type of players. And nice play, get out to the center, but unfortunately, who was that? Is that fucking Menery? I think it's Menery. Throws a really silly pass straight. Like, I don't know if it was going to me or not, but it just hit my hand. It was knock on. And Sam Tompkins actually comes up with a pretty clutch penalty. They could have scored, but he almost takes the dude's head clean off. And they take the penalty goal, so I'm not too displeased with that. But we do go for a short kickoff to, not much time left. But, oh my god, who is this? Is this Kenny Dow? It's either Kenny Dow or Ferguson. It's Kenny Dow. I can't believe that happened. It was one of those times where I pressed triangle for them to go for the bat back. But of course, it put him into the motion of just trying to pass it to me. And then Kenny Dow, he definitely got a touch on it. He knocked it down, but he's going to pick it up and race away and score. They don't go to the video ref. And it's going to be another try. Well, the first try of the game. So they got that early penalty goal and then the try. And it's still in this first half. There was like 4 minutes to go. And we hadn't had a point scored on us. And now all of a sudden, it's going to be 8-2 with a... We tried another short kickoff. We actually got it back. And pretty much the best we could do there was a penalty. So not too unhappy with it. But then right here, just so frustrating. The offload was just there. You're standing in the tackle. And it's just one of those animations where you just got to throw the offload. But it just did not pay off. Our boys did not back me up there. And then a bit of sloppy play here from the Roosters. I don't know how a couple of those weren't intercepted or a knock on, but they get another try. So Jackson Hastings converts. And I mean, playing this game, I thought the Roosters probably were a better side, but looking at the replay, their team actually isn't very good. So we probably should have been winning this game, but apparently they turned up for this game. So not the easiest. And right there, before we had the numbers, the winger should have just gone for the corner, but he passed it back on the inside. So last tackle here. And we passed it off, and he grubbers it. I thought it was going to be Dissin Grubber. It comes off the boot, and Michael Jennings is going to pick it up and race away. Oh, and it's funny, because these two games in this episode, the Rabbitohs Roosters, they were both played like I played them together. It was actually Tuivasa who kicked that. I mean, maybe he was offside. It was pretty close, touch and go. Probably benefit the doubt with the Roosters there, but it would have been close on replay. But I play these games like obviously together. Like a lot of times I'll play one game and get off. But I played a few games. And I remember these two games were just so frustrating. Because we were on such a good roll. We were coming first and then all of a sudden the Rabbitohs just destroyed us. And now the Roosters are going to do the same thing. But we do get a bit of luck back here for once. Jackson Hastings puts in a bit of a chip kick. I don't know what the hell kind of kick that was, but Dominic Payru just marks that out of nowhere, just bursts through the gap, and no one's going to catch him. So, potential fight back, not really though. Not enough time left in the game, as you see. Couple minutes left, but Johnson, not to be outdone, does a pretty good work there. Kenny Dow rounds him up pretty quickly. I thought it was going out, so I threw the offload. It turned out I wasn't actually going to go out, so a bit of a mistake, but yeah. Just, take these two losses pretty much, and hopefully we can pick it up for the next few rounds, because these have definitely not been some of our better games of the season. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you boys next time.